Okay, friends, some breaking news in the Gabby Petito case. By the way, the Gabby Petito case is the first case that we've ever covered on this channel. So anytime that there's any new updates, we definitely want to continue to cover it. But Brian Laundrie's parents are finally admitting what it was that their son told them. And there's bombshell news that happened a couple of days ago. It turns out that Brian Laundrie, before he even left Wyoming, that they had acquired a high-profile attorney to represent him before Gabby was even dead. At least that's what the word on the street is currently.
Date in the Gabby Petito case, as the lawyer representing Petito's family says Brian Laundrie's parents have revealed what they were told by Brian Laundrie in the aftermath of Petito's death back in August of 2021. You can find this all in my full report. Click on the link in the description of this video. It's on WFLA.com. During depositions and, of course, in court documents that WFLA.com has obtained, Brian Laundrie is said to have made a frantic phone call to his parents 2 days after Petito is believed to have been murdered, of course, on their cross-country road trip back in the summer of 2021. Brian informing his parents that Gabby was quote-unquote gone and that he needed a lawyer. Now, this is, again, according to the depositions per Pat Riley, the attorney for Gabby Petito's parents, and then, of course, court documents obtained through Sarasota County Circuit Court. Riley says that Chris and Roberta did not admit to knowing that Gabby was killed, only that
Well, use your little brain. I need an attorney. My girlfriend, who I'm on a cross-country road trip, is gone, and I'm coming home without her. That's the dumbest thing ever. They're saying we didn't know that she was gone. How silly and stupid is that?
she was quote unquote gone. We have more details in the full report on WFLA.com. Also,
I went to WFLA.com and let me just put it up. I didn't see very many more details, but sure, let's read through it. The attorney for Gabby Petito's family says Brian Laundrie have admitted what their son told them in the days after killing his 22-year-old fiance. During the depositions for the civil trial between the two families, Chris and Roberta Laundrie said in a frantic phone call on August 29th, 2 days after the day Petito believed to be murdered, so it was 2 days after, Brian informed them that Gabby was gone and needed a lawyer, according to Pat Riley. Riley says Chris and Roberta did not admit to knowing that Gabby was killed, only that she was gone. Well, what the heck do you think that means? It's the dumbest thing. According to court documents and the depositions, Chris and Roberta then informed their longtime lawyer, Stephen Bernalino, that Gabby was gone and that Brian was in need of an attorney. A retainer was sent to him 6 days later. Tell me if you think Chris and Roberta should be held responsible for cruel and unusual punishment towards the Gabby Petito family, who were searching for answers through all this. Now, Riley says she believes the Laundries and possibly Bertolino were told more. He has filed a motion to force Bertolino into revealing what Brian told him. A hearing on this motion and whether Brian's attorney-client privilege should be upheld is scheduled for December 20th in Sarasota County. He said, I want to know what Brian told Bertolino. He probably admitted more, and Bertolino knew where Gabby's body was located. Ryan Gilbert, the attorney representing the Laundries in the Petito civil suit, did not respond. According to the court documents, the Petito family alleges in the aftermath of Gabby's murder that Brian used Gabby's phone to send text messages to her family in an attempt to deceive them. Among the messages sent, Brian is believed to have sent a text to Gabby's mother, Nicole, about Gabby's grandfather and referred to him as Stan. Schmidt has stated that Gabby has never called her grandfather by his first name and that the text was highly suspicious. Schmidt and Joe Petito, Gabby's father, have sued the Laundries and Bernalino for intentional infliction of emotional distress. So I guess that's what I'm saying. Do you think that the Laundrie family has intentional infliction of emotional distress towards Gabby's family? To me, it's an absolute no-brainer. Of course, that's what's going on in this situation. It's a no brainer. And again, guys, we've been covering this case since the very beginning, and we're going to continue as more things develop, as a civil trial develops. We want to talk about it because I do think it's important.
Brian Laundrie have met, coming face to face ahead of their civil trial next year. I've been talking with both sides. We're here to break it down here in the WFLA Now Stream Center. Welcome in here, folks, for a video for WFLA.com. Our website right now, that's where you can find my report, the report that we've been working on this morning after the meeting that took place, a meeting more than 2 years in the making, a meeting between Gabby Petito's parents and Brian Laudrie's parents. The full report, including responses. We've been talking with both sides. Again, click on the link in the description on this video to find my full report on WFLA.com. The meeting was in the form of depositions that are scheduled over the course of 2 days. This is a date that we had circled on our calendar for a long time, October 10th, 2023, because this was the day where Christopher Laudrie, Brian Laudrie's father, was going to be legally required to respond to questions from the Petitos, or really the Petito and Schmidt family, in a closed door deposition. That looked like, really, as far as the format goes, it looked like Pat Riley, of course, asking a lot of questions to Brian Laudrie's father, Chris. And the words that have been used to describe this initial meeting, again, the first time that the parents of Gabby and Brian are coming face to face, the words that have been used to describe the tension in the room were gut-wrenching. We have a response on WFLA.com from Gabby Petito's mother, Nicole Schmidt, talking a little bit about what it was like as far as hearing from Brian Laudrie's father for the first time since this all happened in August and September of 2021. We don't know exactly the particulars of the questions that were asked, nor the responses that were given, because depositions are closed door proceedings. They're closed. It's basically closed door testimony. So we don't know exactly what was asked. We don't know exactly the answers that Christopher Laudrie gave. We just know that it was described as gut wrenching. This is really the first day of 2 days of significant depositions, because tomorrow, that being Wednesday, October 11th, that will be the day where Roberta Laudrie, Brian Laudrie's mother, will be responding to questions for the first time. And of course, Roberta Laudrie made headlines earlier this year after the release of the infamous Burn After Reading letter. Of course, the Burn After Reading letter, which had a lot of details about the relationship, a relationship I think would be accurately described as complex, that existed between Brian Laudrie and his mother. That letter, including her handwriting, all of it was publicly released for the first time earlier this year, ahead of the trial that will be happening in May of next year.
That Burn After Reading letter, by the way, was nasty, 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 in my opinion, because I'm going to pull it up because it just proves that Brian Laudrie's mom is in desperate need of some prayer. Let's see if I can pull it up. She wrote this: I just want to remember I will always love you, and I know you will always love me. You are my boy. Nothing can make me stop loving you. Nothing could or ever will divide us. If you're in jail, I'll bake a cake with a file in it. If you need to dispose of a body, I'll show up with a shovel and garbage bags. If you fly to the moon, I'll be watching the skies for your reentry. If you say you hate my guts, I'll get new guts. Remember that love is a verb, not a noun. It's not a thing. It's not words. It's actions. Watch people's actions to know if they love you, not their words. And then she uses a Bible verse, Romans 8:38, which I think is a strange use of that Bible verse, considering she's saying, if you need to dispose of a body, I'll help you. And then literally the next sentence, she quotes an entire Bible verse. And it's a total misuse of that scripture. So I don't even want to get into it. Just say it's a way, way, way incorrect way to use that passage. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Gabby Petito, Brian Laudrie, and if his parents should be held responsible. It's shaping up to be a pretty crazy case.